everyone, and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with a new series from GMMTV, and it's called Wednesday Club. I actually was considering not reacting to this one. I don't know why. The pilot trailer wasn't really doing much for me, but now that the official trailer came out, I also just saw it. It actually reminds me of a straight version of Only Friends, if I can say so myself, but it could be that I'm wrong. But let's just see. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. If you do, make sure to subscribe. The full uncut reaction will be on my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start. This is lit already.
แค่เพื่อทำให้เกิดจุดเปลี่ยนของชีวิตซึ่งมันอาจจะเล็กน้อยหรืออาจจะใหญ่โตไปจนถึงความตาย
Honestly, I love this. I love that they're like trying to tap into humanity these days. It kind of started with Not Me, and then it went on to Only Friends. They're actually starting to tackle adult problems. They're trying to make their shows more mature, as in they're trying to make their shows as realistic as possible, and that's something that I can actually appreciate. This show actually gives off vibes that a group of people that couldn't be any more different are being thrown together into a small confined space, and they will have to learn to get along. Some people will get along, some won't. It kind of gives also vibes of homeschool. People so different are thrown together and they have to do everything they can to get along. And for some it works, and for some it doesn't. This show is actually saying it's okay if we're just acquaintances. It's okay if we won't get along. It's okay if we're not gonna be friends after this, but I won't regret having met you. I like this because that means that they are actually taking life in general as it comes. A lot of people are way too serious. They say as soon as they lose someone, they will never ever get another chance to find anyone else that could replace the person that left. And that's not always true. Maybe they won't be capable to replace the person that has gone, but they're gonna be capable to, in a certain sense, fill the void unknowingly that the person that has left put inside of your soul, inside of your heart. Like, it's not necessary that the pain of losing someone very dear to you is gonna be deadly. You can get other acquaintances, you can get other friendships. Your life shouldn't depend on just one person. It's not gonna depend on just one person. You're gonna be capable to bond with a lot of people over the years, and only the people that you share a real and honest connection with are gonna be the people that are gonna stay. And sadly, only time will tell who those people are.
ยืนยันค่ะว่าลาออกทุกตำแหน่งแล้วรวมถึงการขายหุ้นทั้งหมดของบริษัทแล้วด้วยค่ะ
She said she does not want to have anything to do with her husband anymore, because I'm sorry, that's exactly what it looks like. She's like, yes, it's true, I sold everything I had. It sounds to me that she owned parts of the firm, and something horrible happened. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he cheated, maybe they didn't get along anymore, or maybe he got too aggressive, as in starting to pressure you. You start to hyperventilate, and then you cut ties. And that actually sounds like that's exactly what she did. There are things where you sometimes have to do everything yourself. What is he doing? Is he actually running naked? I'm so dead. Yeah. Right. Honestly, it's the fact that we don't even know their names yet. I'm pretty sure they said it at least once, but you all know me and names. It's the fact that he's literally laughing through his teeth right now. He's like, right, friends, Like I said, this is giving me only Friends vibes. Like, this is only Friends in straight version. Everyone is somehow connected to everyone, and everyone has had something with at least one. I can't get that scene out of my head with both of them literally running pixeled through the streets. Nice one, GMMTV. GMMTV is getting bolder. I love it.
ไม่นี่ใจดีจัง
I love it.
มีคนชมเราแบบนี้นานแล้ว
I'm sorry, hold on. Are we seeing the hatred from his eyes? There has been something there, and if there hasn't been something there, then there is either unresolved history or there are deep feelings that he's trying to hide.
แทนที่จะให้กู
You see?
ก็กลัวเสียชื่อใช่ไหมครับเขาถึงไม่ยอมมาเอง
Oh
นาย
well.
ที่มีลูกแบบผมก็เลยทำเหมือนผมไม่มีตัวตน
ไม่ต้องมองทุกอย่างในแง่ร้ายขนาดนั้นก็ได้มังกร
You know, I love this. GMMTV, how come I never knew about your existence before? Probably because my English wasn't good. Let me stop. No, honestly, I love this. There are a lot of good messages that GMMTV is trying to give out through their shows. He was actually like, stop being so pessimistic. I actually feel personally connected with that sentence because if you only had negative experiences in your life, then that's the only thing that you can think of as soon as something happens. You immediately think that something awful is gonna happen to you because you only saw the negative side. Automatically assume when my sister calls me or she calls my name, I immediately ask, what did I do now? Because she always nags. She always nags at me. She snaps at me all the time. Every time she gets to yell at me, she uses it. So it's like you already have a feeling of that negativity. He's in jail now. Someone needs to bail him out. He knows that money doesn't seem to be a problem. But the mom doesn't come here because he's like, yeah, this is gonna affect her reputation. So she's not gonna come herself. She's pretending I don't exist. So she's hoping that she doesn't really have to wrap her head around why I act the way I act. The father is like, don't be such a pessimist. He's not a pessimist. He's a realist. He's realistic because he knows there has never ever been any signs, apparently, that the relationship or a situation with his mom of him ending up at the police station, because it does not seem that this is the first time. I'm sorry if I have to say it like this, but they actually were completely fine in the hands of the policeman. So it seems completely normal for them to end up at the police station from time to time. So it seems that this has been a thing that occurred on multiple occasions. They get arrested and the mom never cares to show up because she's like, yeah, he's gonna ruin my reputation and it's tarnished enough as it is. So I'm trying to repair all the damage and he's just gonna tarnish all the hard work I'm putting into fixing my image. So she's not coming, she's not showing up because as soon as she shows up, she's gonna be associated with her son. How's it going, bitch? Surprise, bitch, Beck, you thought you'd seen the last of me? I'm pretty sure she was hoping that he wouldn't show up because, like I said, he is part of her family. Like, she can't just disown him. And even if she would, he is still legally part of her family. She can't just pretend that he never existed in the first place. It's still her son. If she's that important, reporters are gonna try to dig up any dirt they can find to cause drama so that they can get themselves paid. So there's nothing you can do, ma'am. Something you'd like to say to me?
จะไม่เล่าให้แม่ฟังหน่อยเหรอว่าวันนี้ไปทำเรื่องอะไรมาอีก
มันไม่ทำให้แม่เสื่อมเสียชื่อเสียง
Love it.
รู้แล้วเหรอ
พอดีเราชอบตั้งชื่อให้ของเฉยๆอ่ะ
ยาดมเนี่ยนะ
กับทุกอย่างอะแหละ
เจอคนใจถี่ละ
Honestly, I love this. I actually love this. The drama spilling all over it. This actually gives off. It actually gives off the vibes of Boston, Ray, Mew, and Top. It gives off the vibes. Somehow everyone likes everyone, and everyone gets jealous of everybody. I love this.
กล้องเสื้อที่ให้ไปครั้งก่อนยืมเอามาคืนนะ
That was her being possessive. Do not lie to me. That was her being possessive. Oh, you like kind-hearted people? You told me first that I'm kind-hearted. So that's what you're gonna do. You're only gonna be saying it to me. She already possessive, girl. What are you possessive about? He just looked at you once. But honestly, I understand. I would be simping too. Like, is fine. But girl, like, control yourself.
พอดีเราไม่รู้ว่าวันนี้เราจะเจอกัน
ไม่ใส่ก็ไม่มีคนสนใจหรอกมั้ง ถึงเวลาเขาก็เขี่ยทิ้งอยู่ดีเพราะส่วนเกิน
You can understand this differently, you know? That was technically you saying that as soon as you don't need something anymore, you don't mind getting rid of it easily, as in you don't care. Technically, she said, I lived so much time with you already, but now I'm a grown-up. Now I'm done with high school. I'm in college now, and I don't want to live here anymore. Your hospitality was good. It was good while it lasted, but now you are unwanted in my life. So I want to get rid of you, as in I want to leave the house. That's how I would understand it.
ที่ย่าเห็นแต้มมาทั้งชีวิต แต้มทำให้ย่าเป็นห่วงขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
ด่าว่ากูไม่เคยให้โอกาสคนอื่นใช่ไหมใช่
You can leave.
ไม่ต้องมาทำงานที่นี่แล้ว
Honestly, I love this. A lot of people, especially on social media, etc., they all show that everyone is completely happy, they're completely fine. But that's because they have to act like they are. That's like some kind of publicity stunt, if you understand. Like having a star that only can share problems with you and negative vibes is someone that sooner or later is gonna get canceled. Because sooner or later, someone wants to have happy vibes around you, you know? And if the only thing you give out is negativity, then sooner or later, people are gonna leave. Because they're like, that's too much negativity. Like, every time you're around me, everything becomes dark. You make me depressed in a certain sense, if you understand what I mean. And especially in the public's eye, you have to maintain a good image. Like I said, there's more than what meets the eye. This show actually represents reality. Even if at first glance you can seem to have this perfect life, everything worked out perfectly for you, that's not always everything there is to you. We're all humans. Everyone has their own problems that they have to deal with. Just because at first glance you look completely happy, completely healthy, it does not mean that that's actually what's going on. And this show actually represents it all. Every single person, they have like their good parts in life, but every single person has a negative thing in their lives. Like Om's character, I forgot his name again. He doesn't feel loved by his mother. We don't know much about Nani's character, but he seems to have suffered a great loss of love, and that's why he became a player. This guy, he was pure-hearted. He wanted to give that young lady the benefit of the doubt, and the chef was like, bye-bye. You are supposed to do what I tell you to, and since you decided to do what you want, I'm gonna do the same. You can leave. One of the girls, she has always been the pure-hearted girl, always doing everything right by the book, and the grandma says as soon as she is in college, she immediately is gonna go rogue, and she doesn't allow her granddaughter to do anything. And the other girl seems to be a very insecure girl. She seems to have money because she was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for both of you. But that's like the surface. As soon as she saw that Om's character was interested in someone else, she immediately became silent and pissed, as in some sort of sense, possessive, which shows she is insecure. So there are a lot of things that human beings have to deal with. So they all have their problems that they're dealing with. Even if on the surface you can look completely happy, completely at peace with yourself and with life, you can be dying on the inside. And I love that this is being shown here. Everyone has their own problems.
ที่ทุกคนมารวมตัวกันได้สนุกแล้วก็ไว้ใจกันเองมันคงดีกว่าไม่ใช่หรอ
Oh, now I understand why they were mad. So apparently, people, like, I didn't put it together. I'm so stupid. The mom, and I think maybe it's Ohm's character's dad, they were at a location where the name Youth Club was imprinted on big screens, as in monitors, and all the seats were empty. Apparently, that's where the real youth club is. And they actually just gave all of these people that wanted to go to that club to listen to the lecture a note with an address for their youth club.
ในพื้นที่หนึ่งที่เราอยากจะทำอะไรก็ได้อยากจะเป็นอะไรก็เป็นโดยที่ไม่ต้องมีใครมาตัดสินมันก็ดีนะ
งั้นเป็นเพื่อนต้องมีกฎอะไรไหม
แค่ไม่เฮี้ยใส่กันก็พอแล้วมั้งมึงจะอะไรอีกอะ
ไม่รักกันเองไม่เอากันเอง
I'm sorry, literally, it's exactly what I said it would be. This is Only Friends straight version. This is literally the deal that Sant made with Ray before he started to be friends with benefits. And here they're setting up the rules. No romantic relationship, no sleeping together. This is gonna be a rule that they're gonna break. Ooh, and it's gonna be her. Yes.
แต่เรื่องแบบนี้บ้างก็สนุกดีไม่งั้นเราก็คงไม่ได้มาอยู่กับกล้องแบบนี้
Period. She's saying things how she feels them. She's like, oh, I like you, Kong. So I'm very happy that we got chased out of that room because now I got the chance of being in a very small space alone with you.
เราว่าเปลี่ยนจากที่จะชดใช้
Ooh, girl. Okay. I have respect for her being straightforward and for her confidence. But as soon as you're not sure if the person in front of you is feeling the vibe you're sending, do not come on to them too hard, okay? Because even though he didn't say anything, he didn't say that he was feeling you yet. Look at his face.
ความรู้สึกให้มากขึ้นดีกว่า
แปลว่าหลังจากนี้ถ้าดิฉันจะทำอะไรก็ต้องรอให้ทีมอนุมัติก่อนใช่ไหมคะ
Are you sure you can? I'm sorry, I have to pause. I have to point this out. He's actually like, yeah, trusty PR team. They know what they be doing. Are you sure that they know what they are doing? Because she did trust the team for the event. And what happened with the event? Mr. Kong over here was capable to send all of the students that wanted to attend the real youth club to his own private party, and they all went home after that. Literally no one showed up. No one showed up there. Even after they left Kong's get-together, they didn't try to look for the real one. As in, she did what the team wanted her to do, and this is how it ended. Are you sure that she should trust you?
แม่คิดว่าแม่จะต้องบอกอะไรก้องอย่างหนึ่งหลังจากวันนี้ไปเนี่ยถ้าก้องจะคบใคร
เล่าอะไรให้ฟังไม่ได้เลยเหรอ
I have to feel because she literally can't because the team is breathing down her neck. As soon as she read the first comments, the team immediately contacted her. They literally remind me of the CIA. They barge in the doors, they immediately arrest you to take you to their station, etc. Like, you get what I mean, right? They immediately called her as soon as she saw the very first comments of the event. They're dangerous. They have been hired to save the reputation of the family. So, if someone should jeopardize it in any way, even if it is the own son, that team is gonna take action. Even behind her back, I have the feeling. Because he literally just said it on the phone. Let the team handle it. maybe trying to break up everything that Kong is doing because he is the troubled child, barging in, destroying the club and every opportunity he has of freedom, etc. Is the team handling her reputation, saving her reputation.
กูคิดว่าแม่มึงอาจจะแบบแค่อยากเล่นงานกูอะ
What did you do to
อยาก
piss
จะ
her
แยกมึง
off?
กับกูให้ขาดกันเหมือนตอนกูกับกันยาไง
Oh, he didn't want to break up with the sister. She didn't want to break up with the sister, but the mother said he ain't good. It would actually make sense the way she's treating Kong. It would make sense that she's doing the same to the friend. She's like, he's bad news, and my daughter, she must be perfect, blah, 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 so she can't be seen with a troublemaker like him, so he made them split up. Oh god. Oh god. This sounds that two people are in there. It's gonna be real fun next episode, I can tell already. So, I cannot. Why do they always have to break the brotherhood? It's always like this. Y'all know, if you watched my Double Savage reactions, y'all know how much I hated when a girl destroys a beautiful brotherhood moment. You know how much I hated. Kali and Kong seem to like Tam, and I don't know the other girl's name, but that one girl likes Kong, and she actually offered herself in that alley. The way she walked up to him literally was her offering herself as a one-night stand in a certain sense. Don't lie to me. I really hope that the women aren't gonna destroy the brotherhood between Kong and Kali. But I love that they're gonna tackle the next episode, the relationships between men and women. Because it's a cliche, actually, if you ask me. People believe, in general, they're like men and women can't be together. Because as soon as they are alone, apparently every single man will like every single woman and the other way around, you know? So like if you put just a man and a woman together in a room, they're immediately gonna start tearing each other's clothes off. This is a stupid way to look at things. Men and women can be just friends. Because you don't automatically develop romantic feelings for your friend. Romantic feelings aren't the first thing on your mind when you meet a new person. Of course, if you immediately have romantic desire for a person, you don't think of them as a friend. But if I hang out with a guy, we become best friends, close friends, etc. It does not mean that I automatically am gonna jump him as soon as we're both alone. Like, it all has to do with feelings. I can have feelings for my friend, but they're like friendship feelings, you know? Like, I have genuine love for the person, genuine respect. I appreciate that person. That's one kind of love. And then there's the romantic kind of love. But that also depends on a person. I don't just fall in love with someone just because he's a guy, you know? That's like that stupid mentality that has been dragged into our century. I really love the fact that they're gonna tackle it in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye!